Hi everybody, it's Lisa. I want to share with you how to make stickers for your Erin Condren or Plum Paper Planner, Plum Paper Planner. I'm using the Cricut Explorer. A lot of videos out there talk about the silhouette, and I figured I'd do one for the Cricut. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into your Cricut design space, and you can either go up to File and do a new project, or just click here for a new project. Okay, then there's insert images and upload images. Today we're going to do the upload image from your computer. You're going to do a basic upload image, and then you're going to continue to step 1. So now we're going to browse our files. I have already downloaded some from the, where is it? I'll find it. I don't know where it is. Here it is, Planner. From the internet, I downloaded some pictures from Pinterest, some logos, some clip arts. So let's say I wanted to make one's about the washing machine. I want in my planner when I'm doing the laundry. So I click that one. Now I have to decide if I want it to be a simple image, complex, moderately complex, or complex. I usually do one of these two unless it's really, really simple. So it's not crazy, so I'm just going to do moderately. Continue. This is where it loads. So here you see the image, and it will cut along. If you click this eyeball, it will show you, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a pink line. So it will cut in a rectangle. Let's say for some reason you wanted to cut around the shape. You would just click that white area, and it went away. So I like to keep it as a square, but you do whatever you would like. So for argument's sake, let's do it that way. So we go to continue. You can type in an image name or tag, and then you save the image. So now all of your images are down below. Okay, every image you have saved is down here. So you decide what you want to upload. So I'm going to upload the washing machine and insert. And here is my image. I can put it wherever I like. So I'm going to do this very basically. I look over here and I see the print button, so it is prepare to print and then cut it. Okay, so decide on how big you want it. Click edit. So the Plum Paper Planners, I have the family one, and the family one is 1.6 wide and 1.04 or 1.06 and 1.4, I don't remember. I usually just make them 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch or 1/2 inch across and whatever it is up. So I'm going to change the width to 0.5, and that automatically changed the height. Okay. If I wanted to really not keep the dimensions or not keep the ratio, I can hit this unlock, and I can make this 0.5 and I can make this 1.5. It doesn't matter. Okay? I like to keep the ratio just so it doesn't look wacky. Oh my god. Here we go. This may look little to you, so on the side here you can bump it up to closer to what it would really be like, 100%, 107%. Okay, so that's really okay, so that's one. Let's say I want to make more than one. I can either copy and then paste. It's thinking. Okay. Or I can highlight, go to my layers. Down here it says duplicate. I'm just going to duplicate both of them. It's thinking again. Okay, and then I have 4 of them. It doesn't matter where on the screen I put them. Okay, I can make a nice little rose. I cannot make a nice little rose. Either way, I can do whatever. So, I'm going to make a whole sheet of these little washers. If you're going to use the same image, you don't need to duplicate and duplicate and duplicate and duplicate. I'm going to show you an easier way to do it. So once you pick your image or pick images, you're going to go up to Go. Right, at this point, make sure your printer is on, which mine is not. And also make sure your Cricut is on. Make sure your Cricut is on as well. That's the noise you hear in the background. So, I'm looking at my screen and there's only 4. Okay? Here it says, how many projects do you want to make? I can make this, let's say I say 11, and I apply. Hopefully I didn't go too high. It's thinking again. Sorry guys, my computer takes a long time sometimes. Yeah. Something's happening, so that's a good thing. Okay, so it basically made enough for 11 projects. Now I have all this empty space, so call me crazy, I'm going to go up to 19. I don't know why 19 and not 20. Hopefully I didn't do too many this time. Just thinking again. And notice it made the rows for us. So it didn't matter where we put them on our original screen. It automatically made it into rows. These little black marks are going to print out on your paper. And that is to help the Cricut Explorer recognize the edges of your pictures. And still loading. Okay. You guys could have gotten a cup of coffee by now. Still going, still going. Now you can do this with any of your Cricut pictures or, okay, perfect. Sorry. I'm going to leave it just like this. I'm not going to push my luck. I could probably fit another 4. Alright. One more try. Let's see what happens. I also use sticker paper that I got on Amazon. I like the glossy. Some people like the matte. I've tried the Cricut sticker paper. I don't like it. It's too thick in my planner. So I prefer the thin glossy paper. But that's just a preference. So anyhow, what I was saying before is if you wanted to use a Cricut image from one of your cartridges, you would have clicked up here and insert image. But since I'm using something from the internet or Pinterest or something that I've drawn myself, I go to upload image. And that comes from your actual computer. Okay, shockwave flash has crashed. That happens a lot. Just let it go. It'll go away. That happens sometimes with Cricut. I'm going to pause and wait for that to be done. Okay, so we are back in business. I had to refresh and it was just a mess. So anyhow, we're back. So the size I made will make 22 projects, which is really 4, 8 by 10, 12, 96 of these guys. I do a lot of laundry, not that much, so it should be okay. So I'm going to go over and hit print and continue. Before I do that, I want to, I wanted to save that. Oh boy. Alright. See? Happens again. Okay, I'm going to pause again. So, I can't figure out how to double it. Every time I go to double it, my computer freezes. And that usually does not happen. So we're just going to pretend that this is how many I want. Fine. So I get the number up. I hit print and continue. I don't know what is going on today. Okay, so right now I have it as save as PDF. I want to change that to my printer. What's going on back here? No, I don't want to stop the plugin. It's thinking. Okay. Alright, so now it's going. It should be getting ready to, whoa, excuse me. It should be getting ready to print. So let's try reprint page. Okay, so I'm going to click print. And my printer is printing. Okay, so once it finishes printing, it says you're going to load the material on the cutting mat. Okay, so when that finishes printing, I'm going to take it, put it on the cutting mat, and let's say you have 2 or 3 sheets. Look at the one that's here, and that's the one it's going to want to cut first. Sometimes it's the last one that printed, sometimes it's the second to last, sometimes it's the first. Okay, so here it says please confirm that your Cricut is connected. So I'm going to go make sure that my Cricut is connected. Okay, it's thinking. Alright, so my washing machine's cut out. And retry. And retry. And the stupid plugin again. Okay, so now that it is connected to my Cricut, I'm going to load the material into the Cricut. And if you go over to the Cricut, the arrow should have been blinking for you to load your mat. So now you have to set the dial. When you use Cricut sticker paper, there's actually on the dial something that says sticker paper. When you use a thinner sticker paper or like an Avery sticker paper, you may need to play around with the settings. I found that when I use, see, if you use the sticker paper, it would be right here. So totally made a mistake. You have to go to custom on the dial if you were to use the Cricut sticker paper. If you're using the other paper, you still have to go to custom, but you're going to go to the one that says 3M Post-it Notes, 0.09 millimeters. Okay, that's just going to cut enough to cut the top layer but still keep the sheet intact. So I selected a material, my dial should be on custom, and then I go over to the machine and press the Cricut button. And it's going to do its thing. So what it's going to do first while it's cutting is it's going to go over this black area for a long time, this black area for a long time, and this black area for a long time. And what it's doing is it's learning where the boundaries are. So if you notice that it's not cutting at first and it's just going over and over and over these lines, that is what's happening. So I will let this finish cutting and I will be back. Okay, when it is done cutting, you should get a plug-in shockwave flashes and responding button. No, I'm just kidding. When it's done cutting, you'll want to take it off. I don't know what it's waiting for, but notice that this green, the finish button was green, which means you could have finished it. It's flipping out because I shut my Cricut off already. But you would hit the green finish button and you would be done. You would peel your stickers right off of the mat and you would have little washing machine stickers, which are adorable. And that's it. You can save them, so you can reprint them, you can resize them. I have up here, yeah, save, sure. Like I have the one with my gas. I have, what's in this one? It's thinking. My computer's doing a lot of thinking today. I wish it did more work and less thinking. Alright, well this may, oh here it is. This is for when I vacuum, when I go to Michael's, Joann's, my little gas, when I watch Mad Men, when I go to Dunkin' Donuts. So I put all those things in my print. Oh, and there's more. A birthday, school delay, different clubs I belong to. So you can really make stickers for anything you'd like. So I'm again sorry that this video was so wacky, but I hope you, oh, there's my Copics. I hope you have a great time making stickers and leave any comments below and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Thanks.